All Pakistani citizens in India must leave the country by April the 29th. New Delhi's foreign minister has just announced that in the latest diplomatic measure taken after an attack that it blames on Islamabad. On Wednesday, of course, suspected militants killed 26 people at a tourist destination in Kashmir in the worst attack on civilians in the country in nearly 20 years. Well, diplomatic ties between the nuclear-armed South Asian neighbours had been weak even before those latest measures were announced. Now, though, it does look like a real crisis is emerging between the two. Let's cross then to New Delhi to talk to our correspondent Navadita Kumari.
All right, shalom everybody and peace of the Lord to all of you. Before we go to Kumari in New Delhi, you know, I will share with you my opinion about what's happening, and for sure we share. You know, always I see things differently from what they see it in the news agencies. So we know what happened. As usual, the Muslims, because Islam is a very peaceful, garbage cult, they stop buses full of civilians, women, children, men. They are not armed, they are not army, they are not police. And then they ask the ones who they are Hindus to stand on a side, and the one they are Muslims, let them go. The one who they are Hindus, they shot them in the head and kill them. The one who they are Muslims, they let them go free. Now this is very normal behavior of the filthy religion of Muhammad. We are not surprised. However, you know, things have a way behind this. It's not only about 26. I mean, what 26? You know, killing 26 people from India. In India, a country of almost 1.5 billion. What that would do exactly to India? Nothing. You know, I mean, this is how stupid Islam is. You know, this religion is a religion of donkeys. And then when they spoke with the Minister of Defense, if we can call him Minister of Defense of Pakistan, look what he said.
Tensions have escalated over the past 48 hours, and that's something I put to the Minister of Defense of Pakistan, Khwaja Asif. He conceded Pakistan had funded terror organizations in the past, but said that was a mistake. He now issued a warning that the world should be worried by the threat of all-out war, and even suggested Donald Trump may have a role to play in de-escalating the row. All that to come, but first, here's his take on the terror attack.
The reaction which came from Delhi was not really surprising for us. You know, we could make out that this whole thing was staged to create some sort of
Look what the scumbag, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan just said. This is a staged. So Muslim terrorist, mujahideen from Askar, Taiba, they attack and kill civilians, and yet he accusing India that they are the one who staged this. I mean, can you believe how low, trashy, garbage they are? So they kill you, and then they go in your funeral and they accuse you that you killed your own. Like you are the one who shot himself in the head. Even the civilians who they survive, including Muslims, they said, those are obviously Muslims. You know, people of Kashmir, they look differently from the Indian. They have different accent, different language. They dress differently, everything. So even the witnesses, they said, yes, those are even the Muslims. Because remember, the buses they have, the drivers themselves, they said, yes, they are Muslims. The terrorists who attack, they are Muslims. And the drivers are Muslims. This is why they let them go free. So this filthy scumbag, he's accusing India that they are the one who staged this. And then he say, not only that, he said more.
crisis in the region, particularly for us, you know.
I'm just going to have to pick you up on that. When you say staged, what do you mean?
I personally and our government also in last 2 days, we have condemned it categorically, without any reservation, that terrorism in all its forms is something which should be condemned.
You know, Pakistan always condemn terrorism, but they support all terrorist groups. Even Osama bin Laden was hiding in Pakistan, and Pakistan government, they were hiding him. And they condemn all kind of terrorism. They are against terrorism. Everybody knows that. I mean, come on. Pakistan is against terrorism. What's wrong with you? We just said we condemn terrorism. That's a good one. Butthole. Go ahead.
As strongly as possible, this is something. Pakistan has been victim of terrorism for decades, and
Pakistan is victim of terrorism for decades. So he's blaming India that Pakistan is a land of terrorists. Muslims killing Muslims. So what the problem with it? What does this have to do with India? It's true. Pakistan is the victim of terrorism, like you. You are a Muslim terrorist. So now the Muslim terrorists in Pakistan, they are fighting each other, trying to take over, and then they blame who? The Indian. Everybody knows that everyone in Pakistan who is a Muslim, he supports terrorism. Everybody knows, including killing Muslims who they are against them. And by the way, the Muslims who they kill them, they are terrorists too. It's just like two different, parties fighting over power, like Al-Qaeda and ISIS. They hate each other, but both of them, they want to kill everybody too.
perhaps no other country in the world has suffered so much from terrorism as Pakistan because of.
Yeah, why? Because all of you Pakistani government and people support terrorism, and you belong and you believe in Allah and His filthy book. Otherwise, you need to explain to us why Pakistan is the most country suffering from terrorism. Why? When all of you are Muslims. You know the answer. Because Islam is the religion of terrorism. Muhammad is the first terrorist. He said, I've been victorious by terrorism.
Of the wars in Afghanistan in the 80s, and then in the previous decade and decade before that. So we are very familiar the pain it inflicts on the people in the country and the nation when we are subjected to terrorism. But this sort of pattern which is going on in India, when President Clinton was there, there was a terrorist attack on 40 or 44 died in that, and it was blamed that some never heard of that organization which orchestrated this whole terrorist attack. This time again, the people who are being accused are not known, never heard of the organization. So that.
Guys, they are not known. I mean, those people, they have flags, they have videos, they make speeches every day, even including in that day they made the speeches. And this guy, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan, he claimed that this group of Muslim terrorists, they are not known. Nobody know them.
You're talking about an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba, the resistance.
So Lashkar-e-Taiba, he claimed that he do not know them. They exist for the last 80 years almost. They never heard of them.
Lashkar-e-Taiba, let me tell you, Lashkar-e-Taiba is a name from the past. It is totally defunct. It does not exist.
They are not exist, but their videos is all over online. You know. I mean they are not exist no more. Anyway, I'm not going to play the whole video. This guy, he threatened India that, remember that we have nuclear weapon. India suspend their treaty with Pakistan for water. Pakistan, almost 80% of electricity and water is coming from the rivers coming from India. So now if India decided, I mean, India do not need to go to war really to destroy Pakistan. They can just make you dry dead without water. All electricity, more than 80% of their electricity generated by rivers coming from the Indus rivers, as we see in the map. So 2 days ago, right away in the same day almost the attack happened, the Indian government did a very smart action. They decided to suspend the treaty with the terrorists of Pakistan. In my opinion, the Indians do not need to go to war. They just cut the water. And then let Pakistan bite their fingers. And then if Pakistan, this guy, he said in his video here, that if India suspend their water, this will be an act of war. And Pakistan will respond. And then that will be perfect for India to deal with it, because you see, if Pakistan is the one who attacked, then now we have terrorism and Pakistan who started the attack. So the Indian, they have, the whole world will be in their side because they are not the one who started the war. As simple as that. So they should stop sending water to Pakistan, and then you will see even the capital of Pakistan will be out of electricity. And maybe Qatar can pay for the electricity, and maybe Erdogan can support them. The water punishment is the best thing India can do.
Let me
But
tell you,
this organization, this group, the Resistance Front, is believed to be an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba. But I just want to take you back to the point that you made a little earlier, sir, where you talked about, rightly, that Pakistan has been a victim of terrorism for decades. As you know, and as the world knows, that is correct. But the reason that India is pointing the blame on Pakistan is because Pakistan is also known to back, harbour, train and fund these terrorist organizations, namely the Taliban for years and groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba. So this is one of the reasons why the Trump administration in 2018 prevented any military aid from reaching Pakistan, because they said that Pakistan was continuing to play a double game. So this is one of the reasons why India has done this today. While you might not be overtly involved, the fact is that because of the ISIs, your intelligence agencies, backing of these terrorist organizations, that is why the finger of blame is now being pointed on Pakistan.
You know, it is very convenient for the big powers to blame Pakistan for whatever is happening in this region. When we were fighting the war on their side, in way back in the 80s against Soviet Union.
You see here the deception. The Muslims, they were not fighting in their side. They were fighting for Islam. You see how he lied? You were not fighting in their side, you coward. In fact, it's the opposite. It was the American evil supporting you to fight the Soviet Union. It's the opposite. It is you Muslims who want to fight the Soviet Union because they are communist and you want to establish Islamic State. So look how we switch the fact upside down. You never fought in their side. You are always their enemy. And after they support you, those stupid Americans as usual, after they supported you and supported Osama bin Laden, you bite them. And then you take Osama bin Laden and you hide him in your house. This guy, he claimed that he was supporting America. Since when? In fact, you are the fruit of England. Pakistan does not exist. This is Indian land. It's the filthy government of England who divided India and they established an Islamic country in Bangladesh, which is India, and Pakistan, which is India. All of this is India. You see, India without Islam is going to be a very massive, powerful country. India, because of Islam, is weakened and divided and cut into pieces. It was an evil plan of England to divide the country. And since they divide the country and the country became weaker, then big forces, they want to have their cake too, like China. You see, if we look at the map, if we open the map of Pakistan, let us see. And by the way, that will lead us to a different view of the issue. So this is here India. This is Nepal. This is New Delhi. This is the Punjab. And this is Pakistan. And this is the area of Kashmir. Now, part of Kashmir is taken already by China. This is Afghanistan, as we see. Pakistan is here. And then this area where a lot of problems happening in it. This is Jammu and Kashmir. Islamabad is here. I need a better map. You know, hold on, let me see. This map is really not clear for, like, I mean, it's clear if you don't open it. The second you open it, all the color is gone. Let me see if I can find images. Let us see. All right, this one is even better. Let us use this one, better than Google. All right, so this is here India, and here we have Pakistan, as you see in the map. And then if we go up, this is China. China is in the border here, and China have a lot of interest in this conflict, especially now. You see, China see India is the biggest and the only country to compete with China for the American market, specifically, and European market. China versus India. who is going to be the coming China, let us say? Is it going to be India? We see since Trump became president how the economy plan change. Even European Union, they start taking steps against China because they notice that China is destroying businesses of everybody. So now Apple company are switching their business from China into India. Many other companies who used to do business, including Amazon, they are going to switch their businesses, and they are already switching their businesses into India from China. Even Walmart will not buy stuff from China. They are dropping a lot of product because the tariff became so crazy and it doesn't work. So India, obviously, and we know that G.D. Vance, he just came I think 2 days, 3 days ago, back from India. The purpose of this visit, and we do not need to forget to mention that his wife, she is an Indian, and that will play a big role in supporting India in any conflict will happen. This guy, for sure, he will have his influence. He is the vice president, and vice president is vice president, you know. He have his word to say. His wife is an Indian. His children now, they are half Indian, you like it or not. It's a fact. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, but some people, they might be angry and they don't like to have such an influence of India over USA. However, when you marry from a woman from that country, it doesn't matter how much you try to be not under the influence of your wife, you will be, no matter how much you try, because any action you take against the country where your wife is coming from, that will cause a drama inside your house. And G.D. Vance is a young man, and I don't see him too much wise. I see him very, let us say, sometimes he is immature, and immature man, he can take immature action, and he can take immature involvement in anything, like what he did to Zelensky when he came to the White House. J.D. Vance was very rude, very stupid. He acted rudely. They look at the guy down, and even until now, because of him, they are blaming Zelensky for the war with Russia. Can you believe it? So obviously, this administration is not mature when it's come to politics overseas. Trump is no different. Trump is a very immature person when it comes to politics overseas. However, he is a businessman. And this guy, he understands one language, money. Anything else, he do not know. Anything else, he have no idea what it is. And as long as money is involved now in war with the China, even though we can call it a soft war, then they will support India for sure. So I believe that China is going to support Pakistan in this war. Already the Chinese, they sold many fighter jets to the Pakistani government, many defense system. Actually, the best defense system Pakistan now has, it's a Chinese defense system. So obviously the Chinese is putting their arms and weapons ready to support Pakistan. American, they are putting their eggs in India. So to make it simple, the two powerful nations, China and USA, they are going to fight each other in this ground. They are not the one who's setting the fire up. The fire is already there. The Hindus and the Muslims, both they hate each other. The Muslims are very violent, and the Hindu, they will not be terrorists, and they are not terrorists even to the Christians. So let us say the wood is dry, and one match is going to set a big fire and will burn a lot of territories. So what will happen now, Pakistan is asking Trump to involve and cool it down. Trump is dumb. When it's come to war, he's an idiot. So he might even, you never know this guy how he think. He might blame whoever he wants for what's happening. However, he will claim always that he can stop any war if he is a president, which is false. He claimed that after he became a president, he will stop the war in Russia with Ukraine in 24 hours. It was false. He said he can stop the war with Hamas in less than 24 hours. It was false. He said he is going to release the hostages by tomorrow noontime. Otherwise, the gate of hell will be open on Hamas. It was false. So when it's come to war and peace and those things, Trump is the last one to listen to. So if Pakistan think that Trump can do anything, they are mistaken heavily. Secondly, why Trump even will do anything? What the benefit of a Trump do anything for Pakistan? Since when? Trump, in fact, when he was a president in the last term, like 4 years ago, he refused and he suspended all the military assistance into Pakistan because Pakistan supporting terrorism, which is a good thing from Trump to do. Unusual. Because the same Trump, he support Qatar. And the same Trump, he accused Qatar, which is true, of supporting terrorism in high level, and the video is there. And he is the same one who gave Qatar the very powerful high jet fighters from USA to Qatar. Trump is a businessman, cannot be trusted. And wherever the money, you will find Trump. And we know that India is way more rich and way more powerful and way more needed than Pakistan. If Pakistan was rich like Qatar, I will not be surprised if Trump he take the size of Pakistan. Because this guy, he have one God, his name is money. Whatever the money, he will go. Even though he claimed to be Christians and he do things to make Christians happy, which we like it, we voted for him for that reason. But in reality, he is not really too much into belief. He's a businessman. He's a money worshipper. So the war now is, if it's going to be exploding, and I believe India is going to do something. But the most important thing India should do, I believe, is stopping the water coming to Pakistan, and then they can put Pakistan go down to their knee. And when the Pakistani threaten India with their nukes, I mean, would they even dare to use it? Try, because then India will burn you. India is way more powerful with weapon, advanced weapon, including nukes, drones. Even they have a lot of agreement with Israel, and I'm sure the Israeli will be happy to help India against Pakistan. So this war, if it happened, is going to be a big disaster to Pakistan, a country which is collapsing. They have no water, they have no electricity already, without even cutting the water. They have no business, they have no money, they are bankrupt. The government hardly they can pay salary for their own employees. Their police still having sticks in their hands. By the way, this is the same in India too. But we cannot compare the economy of Pakistan to the economy of Pakistan don't have economy. Their economy is very horrible. They are very bad, In fact, each time there's a disaster happening in Pakistan, all the help is coming from abroad. The Pakistani government, they cannot give any aid to their own citizen. So when this Minister of Defense threatened India with nukes, as we heard in this video here, later you will hear it, he is being just another idiot, because he is giving excuse to India to say, few days ago he threatened us with nukes, so why we don't use it first? Why not? Am I going to wait for them to use their nukes? If somebody says he want to nuke me, he said it clearly, if India cut the water, that is an act of war. We can move the video a little bit to see where he said that, to avoid playing the whole video.
That retaliation will be in the form of airstrikes, which could escalate?
This has happened before also, Pulwama, which will later prove to be a false flag operation. And it was confirmed by the Indian media, Indian sources that it was a false flag operation. Pakistan had nothing to do with Pulwama. There was an air raid.
Are you saying that this incident was, when you say false flag?
Let me complete my sentence, and then obviously you can ask me anything you want. And later on, when they attacked Pakistan after Pulwama, we downed their fighter, and ultimately we, as a goodwill gesture, we returned the pilot to them, and the things ultimately, cooled down. This time again, they are repeating the same thing. An incident took place in occupied Kashmir, and they are blaming us for that. And our media has never heard the organization they are mentioning behind this.
You see, if he is decent, he will say, okay, you know what? We are going to look for those who did this crime, and we will hand them to you. If you are truthful. He's even denying their existence. I mean, do you see? Like, we will look for who? It doesn't exist. So who shot those people? Who shot them? Who killed them? But anyway, I'm trying to find where he said about the water.
No, we are not worried. If it comes to a fight, if India attacks us, we'll retaliate in kind. There's absolutely no doubt in our minds. It has happened before.
Just to be clear, sir, when you say false flag, when you say staged, are you blaming India for this attack that took place in Kashmir?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They create these situations.
What evidence are you?
Let me just take 30 seconds. Are you aware of Modi's history, what he did in Gujarat when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat? He killed 2,200.
Yes, we are, and we've interrogated that. I don't want to go into the history of Prime Minister Modi, but what I want to do is focus on this situation.
The present from history?
The reason India is blaming Pakistan is because they believe, and the United States has long believed, and that was one of the reasons why they pulled military funding from your country, is because Pakistan, its intelligence agencies, fund and back these terrorist organizations. That's why they're blaming you.
Actually, this is the first time I see a journalist is good. I mean, this woman is really smart, and she is cornering him. You see, I like this, this lady. I don't know. This is the first time I hear her, but she's smart. Obviously, she studied the topic very well. Not like usually what you see in TV stations, like an idiot. They give him a news to talk about it, make a phone call, ask him those questions. So she is able to corner the guy and to question what he is saying. And again, she have a full knowledge of the topic, and he is trying his best to defend himself in what he say. Each time he says something, she got him busted. That is a smart woman. And that to prove that Muhammad again is false, Muslims. Your prophet, he says, women are half a brain. In fact, your Minister of Defense is half a brain. Because many things he said is going to be gold for India. Because they will use it to ignite the public to accept war. When you make a threat to India, and you are the one who did the crime. I mean, imagine you kill them, yet you threat them. And you are the weak. You're not even the strong. You are an idiot. And this woman is cornering you.
You are now saying that this was staged by India based on what evidence?
You know, they never came up for any evidence for these incidents in Kashmir.
We have 26 people dead and they are Hindus. They have no evidence. They have even videotape. They have witnesses. They have Muslim witnesses. There's no evidence.
Kashmir. Any evidence till now they have you know, in last 10 15 years 3-4 incidents have taken place, but they never came up with any evidence. Just to blame Pakistan for something and create a situation for their own advantage. That doesn't mean that Pakistan is because Lashkar-e-Taiba in the past had some linkages in Pakistan. That doesn't mean that
But what evidence do you now have that India staged this? Because
we have nothing to do with we have nothing to. There is no Lashkar-e-Taiba does not exist in Pakistan anymore. It is extinct. It is extinct. How can
this is an offshoot known, and they have claimed responsibility. The resistance front.
But my dear, if the parent organization does not exist, how can the offshoot take place?
Well, that's what you say. That's what you say. The Indians, their intelligence agencies, the United States is often
our intelligence agencies, they say otherwise. You know, they said it's all staged. You know, it was staged in Pulwama also, and we were proved correct then. And India did not pursue that after the air attack and their plane was downed and we returned there. The things cooled down then. And now again, the same thing is...
You do admit, sir, that Pakistan has had a long history of backing and supporting and training and funding these terrorist organizations.
Well, we have been doing...
Well, brother and sister, my name is Zakir Naik. Yes, we were supporting terrorists. They are supporting the good terrorists. So there is a difference between supporting bad terrorists and supporting good terrorists. And simply, in Pakistan, we support good terrorists who killed only Hindu and Christian. And therefore, those are good Muslims. And they are good terrorists. What do you mean, well? Answer the question, you potato. We have evidence, everybody have evidence that you Pakistani government support the terrorists. You fund them, you train them, you protect their camps. You give them fake passports. You give them fake visas to travel around the world. You even give them diplomatic passports. Everybody knows that you support terrorists. What do you mean, well? Well, what? You want to get well?
Long history of backing and supporting and training and funding these terrorist organizations.
Well, we have been doing this dirty work for the United States for about 3 decades, you know, and West, including Britain.
Thank you for admitting that you are dirty. What do you mean you were doing the dirty work for the United States? What you did exactly? What exactly you did? You supported Al-Qaeda? You protected Osama bin Laden, you're hiding with his goat? And then the American, they found him watching porn movie? Huh? You are doing the dirty work of America? Ah, you are a Muslim slave of the American. Hold on, I have a caller. Hello? Great and Prince, first of all, respect yourself. In Pakistan, we are very powerful, and we have a nuclear weapon. Zakir Naik, the nuke you have is not even a fart. Don't even mention it. Come on. By the way, do your nuke even smell? Great and Prince, first of all, we are people who smell a lot, and we smell a lot more you. Oh, okay, you smell a lot. I'm talking about your nuke, not you, idiot. You're a prophet, he take a shower once a year. We know that. And he take a shower with dirty water and women blood from period and dead dogs. We know that. I'm not talking about your smell. I'm talking about the smell of the nukes. Do your nukes smell? Or it's a smellless? Smellless. Great and breath. First of all, your English is very... And you don't speak good English. And you are trying to make opinion. How in the world people will understand what you are saying? Zakir Naik, I don't know. If people can understand what you are saying, I'm sure they can understand me. Get a breath. You get a point there. I agree with you. I don't understand sometimes how people understand me. This is Zakir Naik, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan. He want to prove to us that he was doing a dirty work of America. And that will make him a good person, supposedly. In fact, saying that will make you guilty to your knee, because you just said that you are a dirty dog who is a slave of the American, and they give you a bone. Get him. That's what you are saying. You are doing the dirty work for America. So why you claim this is an Islamic country, Allahu Akbar, Jihad? It turned to be all of you, Pakistani, is the one who worked for America. The dirty work of America. We are doing the dirty work for America. Continue, Abdul, continue. Every Abdul is a liar until he proves the opposite.
So that's your argument, that even though...
No, that was a mistake, and we suffered for that. And that is why you are saying this to me. If we had not joined the war against Soviet Union and later on the war after 9/11, this Pakistan's track record, was not, unimpeachable track record.
Defense Minister, I just want to get back to this particular incident in Kashmir and the noises that are now coming out of Delhi. Do you believe this situation is going to escalate and that India will launch airstrikes? Is Pakistan preparing itself for that?
We are already prepared for it, We are already prepared.
we already dig tunnels like Hamas. For sure we are prepared. Are you kidding me? We are very, very ready to run. Oh boy. We are very, very ready. We are very, 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 very ready. Abdul, what do you mean you are ready for what? I mean, are you really a match to the Indian army if they decide to do an invasion? I mean, look at you. You see, the war is not only like I have many guns, but how many bullets you have is what is important, not how many guns. If I have 100 guns and I have 10 bullets, that means I'm stupid. So Pakistan, it's collapsing. You can't even control your own land. There's many territory inside Pakistan is out of the control of the government. If I say more than 30 to 35% of the country is total out of control, I will not be exaggerating. There's areas where police of Pakistan don't go there because they will be kidnapped and killed. Because Islam is very, a very peaceful religion, So the Muslims, they consider each other kuffar. So if you work for the government, and those mujahideen, they say, oh, the one who work for government is a kafir, must be killed. So if you're a policeman, you work for the government. If you are an army man, you work for government, they will kill you. The government do the same. They say, if you are from this group, they are kafir. We have to kill you, we execute you, So both of them, they do the same dirty work of Islam. They accuse of each other to be an apostate by not following the teaching of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Israel is almost now for war for almost 2 years. Until now, the currency is so strong, the economy is so strong, and they did not even, nothing change. Even though we're fighting with the 3 armies, if not more: Iran, Al-Houthi, Hezbollah, and Hamas. But Pakistan is right on the border with India, and they are very short in population compared to India, and they are short very much in everything compared to manufacturers, manpower, army, ammunition, missiles, technology, you name it. We cannot compare in any way, in any mean, between the two armies. So this guy, when he say we are prepared, why you don't go and as long you claim Kashmir is yours, take it. You are prepared. You know? Why you don't take the part even you gave to China yourself? Huh? You don't dare. You can tell that those Pakistani are very nervous, and India have all the tools to hurt and to punish Pakistan badly. For me, if I am the Prime Minister of India, I will not go for war. I will punish them by stopping my rivers to flow into Pakistan. The easiest way to make the country collapse. The country already collapsing. Without water, there's no food, there's no electricity, there's no energy, there is no manufacture, there's no. Just cut the water. And then they will beg you. They will beg for mercy. And if you cut the water, you should not allow the water to go again unless Pakistan, they have to admit that Kashmir belongs to you forever. Not temporarily peace. They have to admit that this is your land. And you have it. And they have to withdraw. The Indian, they have to put conditions to be sure that this war will not be repeated, even though I'm sure it's going to happen again, because the motive is Islamic, is not about land. You see, those Muslims, when the Turkish occupied Egypt, Syria, Iraq, North Africa, all those countries, all those so-called Arab countries, nobody opened his mouth. Why? Because all Turkish are Muslims. So as long as they are Muslims, it's okay. The second the French, they came, oh, Allahu Akbar, Jihad, the French. But the French, they brought hospitals, printing, schools, train stations, train railway. For the first time, the Middle East have printing machines for books. Schools like good schools, not like school teaching Quran. So the French are, we have to do jihad against them because they are not Muslims. The Turkish who rape their women, kidnap their children, take them into slavery. A woman, she walk in the street. She go to buy some vegetables. She never come back. And I'm talking about a woman. I'm talking about thousands and millions of people disappear. Men and women. The Turkish, they destroyed the Middle East. Countries like Iraq or Syria used to be green. Right now is a desert. Why? The Turkish, they cut all the trees. Not only they kidnapped the people, they took them as slaves. They forced the men to go and serve in their army, so they send them to war, and the Turkish citizen, they stay home. One officer, he is a Turkish, and the rest are Arab. The Arab died, the officer is smoking his shisha, singing Aman Rabbi Aman. So those Muslims, as long as the one who occupied them is a Muslim, they go in the drugs, they go high, they relax. The second he is not a Muslim, this is where they go crazy. The same as in Israel. Why they are fighting for Jerusalem? How come they did not get upset from Jerusalem in the hand of the Turkish? They never get upset. Egypt controlled by the Albanian for more than Albanian and foreigners for 1,200 years. Imagine, Egypt did not have one Egyptian ruler for 12 centuries. Imagine Albanian from Albania, they control Egypt. Nobody complained. Why? Because they're Muslims. The second you say they are Muslim, you are a Muslim, they go in drugs. If Netanyahu now, he want to kill Hamas, he say Allahu Akbar, say Shahada, the Muslim will relax. It's okay now. Saddam Hussein used chemical weapon to kill tens of thousands of them, nobody complained. He's a Muslim. Those people, they have a mental issue. Islam is like a rabies. Islam for a human is like rabies for dogs. Winston Churchill said that. A very wise man. And this man and every man in Pakistan, they want to bite the Indian. Why? Because they are not Muslims. If India is a Muslim country, oh, take Kashmir. Who care? That's the whole story. This is not a war about land. This is a war. The motive of it is religion. And all the stupid, ignorant people, they think it's about a land. Those Muslims don't care for a land. They care for one thing, religion. But by the way, they are not religious. They are not. Nobody follow Muhammad. Like how many Muslims in Pakistan take shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage? Nobody. You know? Nobody. If there's anyone from Muslims here will tell us he do, I challenge you. I challenge any Muslim to say to me that he do what Muhammad do. What Muhammad do is not even Scooby-Doo. And we have all the evidence from your books, from a very sahih hadith, that your prophet, he do with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage. And then you claim that the prophet in Islam teach you how to be clean. Do you know Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo. Okay, well, this is how Muhammad do. And then you want to look at this guy, the Minister of Defense, he is wearing a suit. Why are you not wearing Islamic clothes? Like Sheikh Uthman. Like, what's wrong with you? The funny is, all of them, they are very much supporting terrorism, but nobody have a beard. If you notice, what is the name of the previous Prime Minister of Pakistan? I forgot his name. He is in jail now for corruption and child molestation. I mean, the list of crimes is endless. He have no beard. Allahu Akbar. Prophet Muhammad, police be upon him, he said. I mean, this guy, he keeps saying Prophet Muhammad. But he and his family, they are the last one even to be considered Muslims. And look at this guy. He's wearing a suit like the Western, a tie. He shaved his beard. And why your phone? Why you put your camera down, man? It's not. Don't look down. Not nice. Look at this woman looking. See straight. You look down. I mean, you are not even smart to put the phone up. You are the Minister of Defense. You don't even have a stand for your phone. How you can have a stand for missiles? Anyway, go. I want to see what you will do to India. I want to see you doing barbecue to Modi. Because this good Modi is moody, huh? Just be careful. He hear your speech, he go in the mood, the bad mood. He's moody. I mean, his mom called him moody for a reason. If he heard your speech, and I'm sure he heard it, he will go in a bad mood. And if Modi go in bad mood, you are barbecue. I mean, you are halal food now. He will deposit you after cooking you for a charity. You are lucky the Hindus don't eat meat. Otherwise, they will eat you alive. Continue what you want to say.
For it, any eventuality which takes place in next 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 days or week or 10 days, we'll retaliate and we'll react to that, in kind, inshallah.
How will you respond if...
The most important thing he said, inshallah, And inshallah, Abdul, do you remember how many times India attacked you and you did not dare to attack back, inshallah? In the Middle East, we have a very magical word. You call the electric company, says, hello, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. The electricity is gone. Oh, don't worry, we are going to fix it, inshallah. If you heard this word, that means it's going to fix me maybe for the coming week or 2 weeks. You know, there is a guy, he took a picture of himself when he was young in the street in front of his house. There's a hole in the street. He took a picture, he was like maybe 9, 10 years old, a kid. He took a picture when he is 35, 36 years old in the same place. The hole is still there. So more than 25 years is gone, and inshallah we will fix it. So imagine you take a picture of yourself next to the hole in the middle of the road when you are 9 years old, and then you take a picture when you are 35, 36 years old, and the hole is still there. Do you know why? Because the whole country run by inshallah. When we are going to have a job, brother? Inshallah tomorrow. Inshallah. Okay, what about the electricity is not coming? Inshallah, we will keep electricity like this because we want you to celebrate the Christmas. We. Inshallah. So he said he will retaliate, inshallah. I want to see, inshallah, how that will help you. Inshallah. I'm sure that Moody now is terrified, especially you mentioned Allah's name. Say it again, what you said.
Of week or 10 days, we'll retaliate and we'll react to that, in kind, inshallah.
How will you respond if India does launch a series of airstrikes?
We will measure our response to whatever is initiated by India according to that.
I can like see how you will respond. I think you will stop watching India movies. You will not watch in bed with your wife Kama Sutra. You will be caught all porn coming from India. You will start watching different porn, different country. Andrew Tate as example. I mean, obviously you are going to retaliate. I'm sure. I'm very sure.
It would be a measured response. If there is an all-out, attack or something like that, then obviously there will be all-out war. And if it is something...
And that's what I wanted to get to. We're talking about two nuclear powers. Should the world be worried about this moment?
Yes, I think so. The clash between two nuclear powers is always worrisome.
Are you...
You made me worry, brother. Abdul, the nuke you have is from the museum time. I mean, you Muslims, you send your engineer to America, and those stupid Americans, they teach your kids how to make nukes. We know that. However, your nukes is useless. It is from, it's not even now considered as a grenade. So, in fact, I believe strongly, those small countries who have nukes, they are more in danger than the countries who don't have it. Because when war break, your enemy who have nukes will not even give you a chance to breathe, because they knew you have a nuke. So even you cannot destroy them, kill them, finish them, they will not give you a chance to use it. So speaking about your nukes is not for your benefit. In fact, this is your enemy. Your own nukes will be the most danger built inside your house. It's like you're having a bomb inside your house and the tick-tock is working. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It can explode you. So when you mention the nukes, and India have way more powerful arsenal than yours, don't be surprised then if the Indian nuke you first. If they knew that you are serious, if they decide, if they are convinced that you are going to use nukes if we attack you to retaliate for what happened, trust me, they will nuke you first. Why not? Who's going to cry for you? Hamas? Even Saudi Arabia is kissing the ass of India. They need them. Nobody needs Pakistan. Nobody. Who needs Pakistan? Anyone need Pakistan? You let me know if anybody needs you.
Are you expecting then all-out war? And how do you think the world should react and respond?
I think the world the attitude which has been adopted by India over the years repeatedly, especially since the takeover by BJP, the power in Delhi, these things are taking place with quite frequency. So this is something which world should be, focusing at, because there are the two nuclear powers in the subcontinent, and if things get wrong, there could be a tragic outcome of this confrontation.
What message do you have to Delhi?
If I have to give them a message, is that we are neighbors. We have problems. We have some very serious problems with each other, especially over Kashmir. But we should be solving our problems through negotiations. We have had negotiations in the past, but we don't have those negotiations mechanism anymore between our two countries. That they have abandoned the treaty which was negotiated way back in 1960 by the World Bank. This Sindh Water Accord. So they have abandoned that, which is a very serious breakdown between the two countries. The relation between the two countries is a serious breakdown. It is underwritten by the World Bank. This treaty, they cannot abandon this treaty just like that.
Here,
This is a
hold on.
serious blow.
Here, imagine the World Bank is the one who write a treaty. I mean, aren't you ashamed? So you borrow money. You borrow money from the World Bank. And then the World Bank, they says, okay, India, give them water so they can pay us back. So they can do farming. We are trying to help this country. So you just said the World Bank written the treaty. I mean, what is the authority of the World Bank? Do you see how evil they are? So instead of appreciating what the Indian did to you to help you, when they give you the treaty, we will let you have the water. Was that an act of evil of the Indian? Or they are trying to support you? And why the Indian, they will keep their water going to your land? So you can feed your kids and then tomorrow do jihad against them? And send them to the border to shoot Indian? They should make you pay. And the best way to pay, cut the water. Drink the camel urine, as Prophet Muhammad said.
To the relationship between the two countries. I think India should not be resorting to such measures. This will escalate the situation, and there's a possibility that there is a outbreak of all-out war, which will have serious repercussions not only for our region, for our countries, but rest of the world also.
And what
we
message?
will reach. We should refrain from that. We should take measures to stop any situation from flaring up to a level which will be irreversible.
And what message do you have to Donald Trump? Does he have a role to play in this and the United States?
Definitely, he leads the world power, the sole world power, and he has been talking to different parties in different flashpoints all over the world. And this is also a flashpoint in this, which has two nuclear powers daggers drawn with each other. I think the attention of the world should be drawn to this this situation, and if the world power can intervene and there's some sort of sanity can be brought to this situation, it will be good. Otherwise, if there is an initiative by India, we'll respond in kind. We will not have any option. Have absolutely no option.
All right. So he said he have absolutely no options beside attacking back. But we know that this is absolutely false. We know that this guy, he knew how limited he is. He knew that Pakistan is on the verge of collapse. The economy is bad. You know, For how many days you can go to war? 2 days, 4 days, 5 days? War is extremely costly. Not only casualty, but financially costly. If you go to do shooting training, like if you search right now, if you have 45, if you have whatever caliber of your gun or rifle, you will see how expensive is the ammunition. And we are talking about, like, normal guns. We're not talking about missiles and rockets and, and airplanes and tanks and fuel. So war is extremely costly. And when you are poor and the only source of income you have is drugs, and this is the biggest source of income in Pakistan, is cocaine, heroin, the same as in Afghanistan. By the way, Muslims, they don't drink whiskey. They don't. But they are very good in smoking hashish and cocaine and heroin. So they are very decent, religious people. Whiskey, black label, brother, haram, brother. But bachabazi is halal and heroin is okay. All right. Let us see here what we have here.
Now, though, it does look like a real crisis is emerging between the two. Let's cross then to New Delhi to talk to our correspondent Navadita Kumari.
All right, let us stop here. Forget about Kumari. What Kumari will tell us more than what we know. So India, they gave until Monday morning, I think they said, all Pakistani citizens who live in India, they have to leave the country immediately. And they ask all the Indians who live in Pakistan to leave the country too. Now you might ask yourself, why anyone from Pakistan will live in India? There is some marriage, like, somebody, he married someone from Pakistan, somebody from India, people, like, hello, what's your name? Okay. Are you looking for a husband? My name is Abdul. I like to eat food. Are you an Indian? If you convert to Islam, I will marry you. And I will buy you a land in Pakistan or in India. And, there's many cases like this, by the way. So the woman, she is desperate. She needs a husband. She needs money. She will marry Abdul. So now they are saying, anyone who is Pakistani, it doesn't matter who you are, you have to leave. And the Indian, they ask, anyone who is Indian should leave before Monday, which means the Indian obviously are going to do an attack on Pakistan after Monday. So they want their citizens to leave so they will not get hurt. Because, those savage, they will seek revenge from India by attacking anyone, any Indian he is, they knew him. So India is making it clear, every Indian citizen should leave the country immediately, should come back to India. And which mean, maybe by Monday morning, I don't know what time, maybe by Tuesday, we will see, India is going to take an action. And there is some benefit of what happened for Modi. You see, the party of Modi is a Hindu party, religious, and they are nationalist. And when conflict happened, those conflicts are priceless for such a party. They will get more support. They will get more, let us say, like blind support, not only support. Like, it doesn't matter how, maybe somebody disagree with you about, like now, we might disagree with Trump. Me, myself, I vote for Trump, I support Trump, but many things Trump he do, we don't agree with it. But if we are at war, then we are going to be behind him 100%, because it's about our country, not about now price of food, gas, bigger things is more important. There is always priority for interest of any citizen of any country. So the support now for Modi is skyrocketing. If he do something, until now they are waiting. If he did not do anything, he will be demolished. People will look at him down. Not only the Pakistani, he will become a joke of Pakistan. He will become a joke of every Indian. Because look, they killed of us many, and you did not do anything. So now Modi, he have to do what will make him look like a hero, not like an idiot coward. So I believe that India don't have a choice too. Even if they don't want to have a war, they are going to do some kind of form of war, if not a full-scale war. And cutting the water, I believe, is the best solution. If I am in charge of India, I will cut the water immediately. I don't know if they are capable of doing that. If they have, you know, I don't know if they can like change the flow of the water, how they can do it. I'm not from that area. My dad did not hijack any airplane in that area, as I remember. So I don't have a full study of it. So we will see what Modi will do. But I say he have no choice except to do something. He have no choice. If he did not respond, his people will look down at him, and people of Pakistan will disrespect him too. Like the worst is to get disrespected by your own people and your enemy. All right? And this is why I believe he have to do something, and he will, you know. We don't know how big it's going to be, but I'm sure from one thing, Pakistan are not capable of responding at any attack of India. They are very weak. Whatever this guy he speak about arsenal they have, nukes they have, is just a joke. Because those weapons nobody can touch. He will not even dare to get close to it. Because that will be the end of Pakistan. It's not a war. You see, the second you use nukes, Pakistan will be burned. You might be able to kill 1 million, 2 million from the Indian, but India is a 1.5 billion. I don't know what the population now. The Indian people, they don't watch TV and they make a lot of babies. So if you kill 1 million of India, what is that? Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, the country will keep going fine, as if they lost nothing. 1 million, 2 million. But then what will happen to Pakistan? You can imagine. So the consequence, when this guy he speak about he will respond and Pakistan will respond, I laugh. Because we know they are not capable of winning any war. Before we finish, somebody keep asking why I am not talking about the death of the Pope. What I will talk to him. The guy, he went to his grave. Should I follow him? Talk to him? The guy is gone. Thank God. He's an idiot. We pray that the Catholic, they will have a good person, a real Christian in the office, which I doubt. Because I believe all those who they are in the Vatican, they are a mafia. They will not allow any good Christian to be in charge. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But my wish is that the Catholic, they will have a really Christian conservative, a biblical person, a person who follows Jesus. He is not politically correct. He is not ashamed to say what the Bible says. He says things as it is. If this person become a pope, I don't know what his name. Who care? I will support him. I will defend him. I will like him. But we don't want a scumbag like the one who passed away, who say all religion lead to God. That's false. That's absolutely false. The Bible is so clear. Jesus said, not just the Bible, that he is the only way, and no way to the Father but by me. So we don't want somebody to teach heresy, false teaching, false scriptures. We want the Catholic to have a real man, a godly man who fear God, who love God, who teach the scriptures of God. Nothing more, nothing less. Otherwise, for me, I stand against any false person. He is a Catholic, he is a Protestant, he is Orthodox. I don't care. You are false, you are false. Your name doesn't count. Your skin color doesn't count. You are white, you are black, you are Asian, who care? The Lord, he says that from their fruits, you shall know them. Show me your fruits, I will tell you who you are. Don't show me your color, I don't care. Don't show me your language, doesn't matter. Fruits is what only does matter. And the fruit of Christ is very clear. And anyone who bring other than the scriptures, the Bible says, let him be accursed. So anyone who brings scriptures and false teaching is not with the Bible is a cursed person, and he will go to hell. For he is deceiving and lying to millions and hundreds of millions. You see, when you are publicly speaking, you have responsibility. Because then, not only you are deceived, you can be deceiving others. Because now you became popular. So what if I am a pope and there's more than 1 billion human beings listen to me and they consider what I say seriously? And there's people, poor people, they are crying because the pope died. I'm crying from happiness. Thank God he's gone. Thank God he's gone. One of you, he said to me in Patreon, are you, I mean, why you are saying thank God? You like when somebody get hurt? Well, first of all, when God, he take your soul, is God hurting you? That is very stupid statement, because my soul does not belong to me. So every day, millions of people die. Is God hurting them? No. Every day. You don't own your life. Even your body does not belong to you. So God, he take what he gave. This is number one. Number two, are you saying to me, I prayed that the Pope will go and God listened to me to hurt him? That means a bad person, because God will not answer any prayer unless it is good prayer. Correct? And yes, I never prayed for anyone in my life to die. I prayed for this Pope to go, because he is hurting the church, he is deceiving people, deceiving Christians specifically, and this is evil. I don't pray even for my worst enemy between Muslims to die. Never did. But I did pray for this faithful Pope to go. So we are glad he's gone. And actually I mentioned that I prayed for his, I mentioned that maybe a week before he died. Correct, guys? Go watch my videos. I did. Yeah. And the Lord answered my prayer. And by the way, I have other prayer I made to the Lord always. I say, Lord, don't make me live long. So you see, I'm not trying to hurt myself, but I am not too much attached to life. Living long or living short is not what is important. What is important is what you did in that life. Jesus lived 33 years in this earth. He changed the world. People live for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Like if we go in the Old Testament, we'll see. But 33 years, in fact 3 years only, changed the world. So you have a long life when you have a lot of fruits. You have short life, very short, when you have zero fruits. So the less fruit you have, the shorter your life was, because your life was a waste. So if I ask you right now, what was the accomplishment of this Pope? Kissing the Quran? Or saying that we worship the same God like Muslims? Or saying that Muhammad is Abrahamic? Is that the accomplishment? All of it is a heresy, and according to the Bible, he will go to hell. As simple as that. I pray that the Lord will take every evil person from this earth. Somebody might say this is awful. Well, the awful is you. The earth will be better without child molesters, rapists, thieves, criminals. We will not need police. We will not beat bars on our windows. We will not be fearing walking in the street in dark. We don't fear animals. We fear humans. Even a snake will not bite you unless you step on it. A human being, he will bite you. You step on him or not. Even dogs will not attack you. A human being will attack you. A human being is worse than animal, as we see what's happening now in India and Pakistan. A person, he stopped a bunch of people in a bus. He grabbed the women, the children, the men, put them on the floor, and he shot them. Why? Just because they are Hindus. Wolves will not do that. Wolves will attack to eat, not for fun. They will not. Wolves, pigs are more honorable than those people. Pigs are more honorable. How in the world I have the ability to shoot a woman just because she is from different religion, even if I am at war with them? You see, if you read the Old Testament, it says if you find the ox of your enemy, bring it back to him. You found the cow of your enemy, bring it back to them. The Bible says if you defeat your enemy, don't even rejoice. And we're talking about enemy, not a bus of women, children's. You are a hero, go fight the army. You see, if those terrorists, they attack the army, I will not even call them terrorists. Okay, they are fighters, they are fighting fighters. But what the Muslims they do? They go after people who have no arms in their hands. This is why we say we have to arm ourselves. Because the second you are not armed, criminals will target you. Criminals don't target people who they are armed. They look and they hunt for somebody is not armed. Why a criminal will enter a house? In this house there's 5-6 guns. So most likely they will make many holes in his butt before he can even accomplish his mission. So he will go and find the house where nobody is armed, and this is what they do. CP is clueless about Pakistan. Farazian, you tell me about Pakistan. What kind of drugs do you sell in Pakistan these days? How much it costs a kilo of heroin in Pakistan, Farazin? Guys, Farazin is saying I'm clueless about Pakistan. How much it costs to bring a bacha bazi? Huh? You want to explain to me, Farazin? What is the price for bacha-bazi boy in Pakistan these days? Do you organize any bacha-bazi party lately in Pakistan? As long as I'm clueless. I guess you are an expert with bacha-bazi. Huh? They are very religious. Pakistan have 170 nukes. Even better, you know, it's going to be more funny if you have 170 nukes, but you could not make them fly, but they explode in you. You have, let us say, you have 200 nukes. Is that much? You know, this is stupid. He think that Pakistan is strong because they have 170 nukes. Just, you made me just laugh. Hold on, hold on. Based on what you said, the one who have more nukes is the one is more powerful. So how many nukes India have? My friend, you don't even have electricity. You don't even have money. You don't have food to feed your people. Your nukes cannot even do anything. You cannot even go to war. Before you touch your finger in any nuke, you will be burned. You better pray to Allah and Muhammad, peace be upon him, that you will not get close to your nukes, because even the American, then they will burn you before you use it. Do you think your nukes can be used? Those are a joke. In fact, those are your enemy. Because now, India, they have excuse to use their nukes on you. If you don't have nukes, they cannot use nukes. The whole world will go against them. But if you have nukes, they will say you have nukes. We'll nuke them before they nuke us. Especially those stupid Pakistani people, they keep talking about their nukes. As we heard, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan. It's a great advantage for India. Because tomorrow they can nuke you and say, see, yesterday, their minister, he says we will use our nuke. So why you blame us? If you have 0 nukes, India cannot use their nukes. When you have nukes, you will be nuked, and all of you Pakistani will die. India is a very massive country. It doesn't matter how many died, they will be the winner. You are a smaller population, land, and economy. You are even no match. You can't even pay salary for your own people. Your army until now holding a stick in their hands. You are using rifles from the time of the First War. Those rifles, even me when I was a kid, you know, like I was looking at them to see what my grandpa used to have. This is what you have in your army. You have five bullet rifle, rusty. India is selling weapons to many countries around the world. Egypt buying from India, Emirat buying from India, everybody buying from India. I mean, how you compare yourself to? They are importing weapon. A gun made in Pakistan will explode in your face. I have a friend, he bought a gun from Turkey. He said it's very cheap. I said, okay, what's so cheap? It's Turkish. He said, come on, gun is a gun. I said, if I am you, I will never use it. I don't trust it. This is Turkish. Those are very cheating people. The guy, he lost 2 of his fingers in his hand because of this gun. Exploded in his face. His eye hurt badly. His fingers are gone because he is using a Turkish gun. So don't tell me you have nukes. That is your enemy, not your friend. No, I mean the army of Pakistan is horrible. I mean this is not an army. And not only that, the army, the country is very much divided. There's many ethnic problems, Pashtun and etc., and you know, gangs and tribal war. So the whole country is there's no country. So not only Islam is a big problem in the country, there's ethnic problem, division problem, political problems, economic problems. I mean, and not only that, they are hit by natural disaster every year. Like if we check the flood happened in Pakistan in the last 5 years, you will see the disaster, how massive it is. Until now, there's millions, they have no houses. Until now. So imagine you want to go at war with India. They will make you shish kebab. Literally. So Abdul, you better pray to Allah and His Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that you will not go to war with India. Otherwise, they will make you curry. I'm warning you. You will become their curry and they will barbecue you. Even though the Indian Hindus, they don't eat beef, but you will become their beef. You want to bet? Go to war and see what will happen. And let us see how your nukes... I mean, look at this. How many war already you have with India? Did you dare to use your nukes? No, because you know what will happen. And each time you go to war, you lose. How many war already you have? Did you win any? Use your nuke if you're a man. They will make you shish kebab. Lord have mercy. All right, any question, guys? And don't worry, Christian, I'm not going to join the war with against Pakistan, because I think the Indian, they have enough population to do so. Any question? If you have any question, I can give it right away to Prophet Muhammad. He know anything. Any question you have in the world, Prophet Muhammad, he knew geography, biology, he's astronomer. I mean, he knows everything. This guy, he found where the sun set in the murky water. One of those 28 people was a Christian. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, obviously there is, I don't know really, what is what I heard. But I know that they ask who is Muslim, they put him in a side, who is not, they shot him. So you are saying one of them is a Christian, okay. You know, he's a murderer. And those filthy, they killed him. I believe that Modi, he have no choice except to spank Pakistan heavily. And I want Modi to leave his 5 fingerprints in the ass of every Pakistani, so they can learn that when you attack your neighbors, you will pay. When you stop civilians, you coward, and shoot them in the head, you are a coward. You are not a man. What about you go and fight the soldiers? And then nobody can say you are a bad person. Fight the soldiers, go. These soldiers, they have guns. But you are a coward. You are a son of Muta. You have no dignity. You want to fight? Fight. In 1971, Pakistan surrendered 93,000. Okay, but you don't understand, brother. Okay, hold on, let me search. How many thousand? All right. $93,000. I just searched for Pakistan surrender. It looked fun, by the way, when you are signing surrender. I mean, look at the heroes. This is Pakistan signing their surrendering. Surrender. You have nukes, huh? And those are your guns? Potato? Huh? Heroes. Look at the Pakistani. 93,000 Pakistani soldiers surrender. Heroes, heroes, brother, heroes. 93,000. It's the size of a country. We have nuke. We have nuke. But shake hands, we surrender, okay? You know, those Pakistani, they remind me of the Muslims. Each time they have a war with Israel, they lose more land. And then after that, they celebrate victory. And look how he's, you know, they are proud. Look, his head is up. He just surrendered. I'm proud to be a Pakistani. I surrender all my guns. And like the Indian, they can have all the funds. And because I'm so proud Pakistani, I'm so proud to be an idiot. And I think I have nukes, so I will nuke myself. Unbelievable. Look how proud they are. If I am them, I will put my head down. I just put my weapon down, and the enemy now will treat me like a dog. And look, their head is up. I'm proud to be Pakistani. I surrender all my guns. And the Indian now can laugh at me and can have all the funds. Unbelievable. So beautiful. So beautiful. Are you going to do the same with your nukes? I want to be surprised if India, in this war, the coming war, they make you surrender all your nukes as a condition for any peace. Just wait for it. All right. 827 like. Yeah, I don't know, 1,000 people watching, but only 872 like. Nobody like me. I was away for a long time. I came back, like I came back home. My mom, she opened the door. She says, "This is you? Nobody missed me." I mean, even my mom. Oh boy. So don't worry about liking what was the topic? I'm Joe Biden. I forgot the topic. What was the topic? What was the one last cities you mentioned? Islam is bad. Islam is bad. Yeah. Islam is bad. Okay. All right. Anything else? You love me? You have no idea what you are in love with. I feel sorry for you. Disclaimer, I'm warning you. See, Abdul, I don't have nukes, but I scared the hell of Pakistan. If I show you right now how many complaints YouTube received from Pakistan for my channel, you will not believe it. Every few days, the government of Pakistan, they made a complaint. No, it says in the beginning, I can find you the email, by the way. A government like in the beginning, it doesn't say Pakistan, but then we go down says, so your video based on this, your video is banned in Pakistan. So imagine this government. They are worried about my videos. You have 170 nukes, as you said, and you are watching Christian Prince videos. So if a country is terrified of a channel like my channel, small, how many 100,000 they were? You have 170 nukes. Yet you are terrified because of my videos. This is telling me how much weak you are and how stupid you are. Instead of being busy, fixing your problems, feeding your people, building schools, fighting your own terrorism, because every one of you is terrorist, you are worried about Christian Prince channel. Huh? The government of Pakistan right? I can open my email actually and find you that. All what I need to do is just type Pakistan. You know what? All what I need to do, just type Pakistan. And right away, I will find messages from YouTube. Hold on. Let me take this picture. I have hundreds of those complaints. Let me share it with you. You want to guys see some of those emails? I have hundreds of them. I mean, this country is the most terrified country from Christian Prince. So what do you do with India? Take a look, Abdul. Hi, Arabian Prophet. We would like to inform you that we received legal complaint regarding your YouTube account. After review, your channel has been blocked in the country site listed below, Pakistan. Do you see it? Do you see it, Abdul? We receive legal complaint. Legal. Pakistan. Like, who signed this legal complaint? The 93,000 who surrendered to India, or none of them? Huh? Do you see how powerful Pakistan is? Very powerful. I have hundreds of those emails. Bangladesh, Pakistan, Indonesia, I mean, Turkey. And the funny is, you stupid Abdul, there's thousands of people download my videos, so you block my channel, what the benefit? Still people, they can watch it. When you hear it first time, actually, you know, there's different format. This is a new format. This is I just saw this one, but there is others. They don't look like the YouTube changed the format of those messages. Look here, different. This is a different format. See, I told you here. Look, this one, it says legal complaint. Here, it have different format. Is that the same one? Let us see. This is the same one. Hold on, I need to change it. Look, here it says different. See, here it says we have received legal complaint from a government entity regarding your content. After reviewing, the following content has been blocked from view in YouTube site listed below. Video crazy hit profit. I heard the butt of Muhammad and the butt of the government of Pakistan. I mean, imagine your official in Pakistan are watching my videos. This is a proof that the government of Pakistan, they are watching my videos. Correct, guys? Otherwise, how in the world the government of Pakistan... Guys, I'm thinking to go to Kashmir for tourism. Imagine if I say, if I announce Christian Prince is coming to Kashmir, the Pakistani area, huh? How many Pakistani will be waiting for me with the flowers? Mean. Official government of Pakistan, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan, even Bachabazi of Pakistan will be waiting. Unbelievable. And they will show me a lot of love. Takbir! You see how weak you stupid Abdul? A video is making you poo-poo in your pants. So what a war with India will do? You love my laugh? I got it from eBay. I don't know why they call it eBay. Shouldn't they call it A Pakistan? A barbecue. Oh boy. You will go with me as a tour guy? If I am going to be lost there, why you need to go with me as a tour? What's wrong with you? You want to tour me to Boko Haram? To Askar Teba? No, thank you for your tourism offer. You know, I will take Trump. Trump is very good in direction. You know, and if I like to hit the wall, I will take Joe Biden. Okay, Joe, where are we now? Are we many now? Where are we now? Are we? I'm Joe Biden's husband. No, Joe. You are Joe. You are Joe. She's your wife. Oh, okay. What? All right. Anything else? Should I show you all the emails from Pakistan? I have hundreds of them. Thousands. Pakistan. Government of Pakistan. They keep watching my videos. Isn't watching my videos is haram? Why the government of Pakistan are watching my videos? Aren't you afraid, government of Pakistan, that your own members will leave Islam after watching my videos? You know what? You remind me, because you guys are so smart. Seriously, the Pakistani government is so smart. Do you remember that when Iran they established an like a Mossad and like anti-Mossad agency, intelligence agency. Anyone remember? So they established an agency to fight the Mossad. And then it turned to be that the head of the agency is a Mossad agent. This is what I'm saying to you, Abdul. Aren't you afraid that you tell your citizen, you know, your agency employees, the intelligence agency, the secret police agencies, huh? The head of the Iranian unit countering Mossad was an Israeli agent. You Muslims are so good. Assalamu alaikum, Ahmed Najad. Wa alaikum assalam. Hey, Ahmed Najad. Did you find those spy, the Israeli spy, they work for the Israeli? Absolutely. We found that the head of the Mossad, anti-Mossad agency is a Mossad too. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, how stupid you are. That, and look at their finger. All Muslim, by the way, they give finger to Allah. I don't know why. You know, there's a habit. Muhammad, he put his finger to Allah. The Muslim, they give finger to Allah. And I feel sorry for Allah, but the head of the Iranian unit countering Mossad was an Israeli agent. What about the president of Iran? Oh. The Mossad is everywhere. Yeah, that's why I say to people, you know, don't mess with two: the Israeli IDF and women. You will be safe. I'm warning you. Any man want to live fine, healthy, and you will not end dead, all right? Either by IDF pager or women nails. Don't mess with two: IDF and women. You will be fine. Don't worry about the rest. The rest is easy. You mess with one of those two, look what happened to Muhammad Hijab. He could not keep his private part in his zipper. You want to have a secret marriage. What was that? Secret marriage. What does that mean? I will take her to the hotel. She opened her legs. We do boom boom. And then she leave from a door. I leave from the other door. Is that halal, brother? Absolutely. Prophet Muhammad, he says it's halal. In the hotel. Yes, in the hotel. Who pay for the room? She pay for the room. Oh, even she pay for the room? Yes, she pay for the hamburger too. What do you do exactly in this marriage? Boom, boom, boom. She's horny. She's a Muslim sister who is horny. I'm a Muslim brother who will do, do plumbing. I work plumbing overtime. You were doing plumbing? Okay. Did you find anything there? Yeah, I know. Somebody call me Mossad agent, no problem. By the way, why we are laughing? Come on, put yourself in their shoes. I mean, shame on you. Put yourself in their shoes. What would happen? You guys have zero ethic. Disgusting. Put yourself in the shoes of those Pakistani or Ahmadinejad. And you want to fight the Israeli or India. Or, I mean, all America. Death to America. Put yourself in their shoes. Each time you go to war, they beat the hell of you. Aman, Rabbi, Aman. All right. I have a question. How many Islamic terrorist organizations in Pakistan? My brother, you cannot count. Who knows? Even Allah do not know. Every Muslim, he start his organization. If you look in YouTube, you will find every Muslim in YouTube, he established his institute. Like Mimi Hijab have institute, Ali Dawah have institute. This guy Salman and his wife Dunya, they have institute. They create those organizations to collect money and to get authority. It's the biggest scam. All right. Anything else? Shall we switch to Moody? Aman Rabbi Aman. Yeah, India, India should take Pakistan back because this is their land, and then they give a chance for the Muslims to migrate to Afghanistan. This is the only way to have peace. I mean, as long they are, they will not have peace. Give them buses, send them to Afghanistan. Afghanistan is very big. It's empty. They will go there. They will enjoy their life. There's free cocaine, free heroin, free hashish, bachabazi, all needed surviving kit for Pakistani terrorists are in Afghanistan. But even that is impossible. Why? Because Afghan, they hate Pakistan. Can you believe it? I heard that even Taliban now, they are siding with India. Can you believe it? Muslims always, they betray each other, by the way. Have you ever heard about someone doing what? Arab translation? I never heard of him. I don't know. And how I will know if the translation is good or not if I did not read it? I don't know. Yeah, I hope he would do a good job. I don't know. I speak Urdu very fluently. If you don't believe me, I can show you. Seriously. But I don't like to talk about my skills in languages because then people will say, look, he's so proud. Hold on, let me give an example how I speak in Urdu. Brother Tatar, first of all, I speak Urdu fluently. And my name is Zakir Naik. And Naik in English mean different word. In Arabic mean bad word. But in Urdu mean a great word. So simply I speak all languages. I speak English fluently. I speak Urdu fluently. And I speak even Singali fluently. I am the fluent of the world. My name is Zakir Naik. And my mom, she said, don't let me see you again. See, I just proved to you that I speak Urdu fluently. And I challenge you to be fluent like me. Can you? Now we have a proof. It's recorded. It is official. Thank you very much. I mean, stop asking me if I speak Urdu or not. Obviously I know. Otherwise, how in the world I can understand Zakir Naik if I don't speak Urdu? I mean, this guy is a spitty machine. I mean, I wish he speak next to my plants because he can water them all the time. But they will be slippery. That's bad. Oh boy. Anyone? Any question? People say Israel today isn't promised land in Palestine. First of all, there's no Palestine. Secondly, who are those people who say is not the promised land? Who care if they say or not? We have the Bible, my friend. We Christians, hey Christians, do you follow what people say or what the Bible say? Which one we Christian we should follow? We are Christians. We are not just random people speaking. We Christians, we follow who? What people say or what the Bible say? What the Bible always. And if you go right now and search, it take you 2 seconds. God promised Abraham and his children, Isaac and Jacob, etc. He promised them the land forever. So who we will believe? A stupid idiot saying this is not the land promised to them, or the Bible? All right. So this is not a question to. This is not about opinion. I have no opinion. When it's come to my Bible, I am obedient to my Bible, not opinion. Even the stupid Quran say this is the land of the Jews. Chapter 5, verse 21. Read it. And this is when about Moses, when they free from the slavery. The Quran is speaking about the Jews going back to their land. And even the Quran make it clear. It says the land which Allah, which land? The Holy Land which Allah assigned to you. Assigned what? Assigned. So if even the book of the devil, Muhammad, admit that this is the land of the Jews. Do you see it? This is a land is assigned into you. Do you see it? Speaking to who? To Moses and his people. Any Abdul? Any Abdul disagree? And I believe strongly Kashmir is the land of India. In fact, all of Pakistan is Indian land. Pakistan and Bangladesh, they have no right to be a country by their own. This is the land of India, and this is the act of England. They are the one who divided India to keep it weak. All right, anything else? So we will wait for what Modi will do. Obviously, when he said he give until Monday, and this is, I guess, Monday in India time, you know. So he's asking all the Indian citizens to leave out of Pakistan. Obviously, there is something will be taken, an action will be taken.
Have escalated over the past 48 hours, and that's something I put to the Minister of Defense of Pakistan, Khwaja Asif.
Yeah, so the action will be taken in the coming maybe 24 hours from now.
An attack much larger than anything we've seen directed at civilians in recent years, says Omar Abdullah, Chief Minister of the Jammu and Kashmir Federal Territory, after a group of gunmen opened fire on tourists.
Yeah. Things is going really bad for Pakistan. Have to learn how to behave, and everything have a price, and the blood price is very high.
All Pakistani citizens in India must leave the country by April the 29th. New Delhi's foreign minister has just announced that in the latest
So by the 29th, everybody have to leave, and including the Indian too. The Indian government, they advise their citizens to leave Pakistan immediately. So they are giving a few days for their citizens to leave, and obviously they will not do any attack until the 29th of this month. So we will see what will happen in the coming few days, and I am sure that Modi, he have no choice except doing a very good spanking to Pakistan. And Pakistan, they have to take it and leave the fingerprint of Modi over their butt, because if they try to respond, that will be a very, very, very bad decision to make. They are no match. They are weak. Their army is collapsing. Their military is not in any shape for a war. And we know what happened. In each time, actually, they go at war with India, they lose land, they lose power, they have a high casualty. So we will see what will happen in the coming few days. Can you guess Bangladesh is which side in this conflict? Well, you know, those Muslims, they always betray each other, you know. But usually Muslims, they will take side with Muslims, but not necessarily. You see, Muslims, they hate each other. Like now Taliban is against Pakistan. So anyone will hurt the government of Pakistan, they will be happy to see it. You know, I live in the Middle East, I grew up in the Middle East, and I saw that the most people who are untrustworthy are Muslims. You can't trust them. They will kill each other, they will betray each other. All the war happening around you is Muslim killing Muslims. The war in Yemen is Muslim killing Muslims. Syria, Muslim killing Muslims. Iraq, Somalia, Egypt, Algeria. I mean, you name it. Just name one country have a war, and they are not Muslims killing Muslims. And they are from the same ethnic group, from the same country, not like two countries, no. Because Islam, I mean, the caliphate, Muhammad himself, according to Shia, was killed by Hafsa and Aisha. All the caliphate, Abu Bakr himself was killed by poison. The Muslim, they poisoned Abu Bakr. Muhammad was poisoned. Umar was killed. Ali was killed. Hassan was killed. Hussein was killed. Fatima was killed. Aisha was killed. Every single one of them killed by who? Muslims. This is telling you how much ethically bankrupt this religion. Imagine Peter killing Paul. Just imagine. So here you see, if from the beginning of Islam, they betray each other. Aisha, the whore Aisha, she took 10,000 men to kill Ali. This is a woman. The woman, we say she was 6 years old. The Prophet raped her. When Muhammad he died, now she became older. She wanna have the authority. She took an army to kill Ali and his family. This is what Muslims about. You betray each other. In Jordan, just a few hours yesterday, just yesterday, let me show you. The Jordanian government they found that the Muslim Brotherhood preparing themselves to do a massive attack. Let me show you. So they were preparing for massive attack. They want to kill the king of Jordan and his family and his son and his wife, and they were preparing missiles to shoot the palace of the king where he lived and the major instructor of the country, so they can take over the government.
It took steps towards dissolving the Islamist group in a court decision 5 years ago. Now Jordan has outlawed the Muslim Brotherhood and confiscated its assets, accusing some of its members of plotting to hit targets in Jordan with rockets and drones.
It has been proven that members of the so-called Muslim Brotherhood were engaging in activities that aimed to destabilize the country. The explosives and weapons that were discovered were being moved between Jordanian cities and stored in residential neighborhoods.
The group has denied any links to the alleged plot, but it did acknowledge that members may have been involved.
See, they found a huge manufacturer to make missiles, and those members have been trained by Hezbollah. They've been trained by Hezbollah, imagine. So I believe the one behind discovering them is Israel, because the Jordanian government is just a stupid they don't have the tools to spy and to find out. So now they banned the Muslim Brotherhood. There's a guy in the chat. What's his name? Life Go. I don't know what his name. He is saying Christian Prince he take drugs. My friend, how you know? Unbelievable. I read Quran every day. Listen, brother sister, this guy Christian Prince, he take drugs every day. In fact, I know that all his teeth are gone from taking drugs. I will put your message on the screen so everybody will see it, so we can laugh at you. Listen, what you don't know, brother, the drugs I take is halal drugs. That let you know. They are halal drugs, brother. You stupid idiot, son of Muta. So I take drugs and you are coming to listen to me? You must be mental. You must be junkie. Brother, sister, this guy, he take drugs. I come here to listen to him every day. I became addicted. I don't know if you mean that you are addicted to me. that is a good drugs. Guys, I mean, this guy, he knows everything. I'm not. I should block you maybe, because you will expose me, brother. You must be from the Muslim Brotherhood.
Involved in an individual capacity in arms smuggling to Palestinians in the occupied West Bank. The ban could shutter the Islamic Action Front, the Brotherhood.
First of all, it's not occupied West Bank. This is the land of Israel. You see the media, how they label things. The occupied West Bank, it's occupied by the Arab. The Arab should not be there. It is the opposite. This is the land of Israel. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, not in a city where Arab are. And this is history. You can go check it out. The Arab are the occupation, not the opposite. You see how the media, the Western media, they promote false narrative and false information and false history. When the reality is, the Muslims is the one who is occupying Israel, not Israel occupying their land. All right. I think we have enough for today. Guys, don't you have enough of me? We will wait for the coming few days and see Moody, what he will do. I mean, this guy is moody. I don't know what he will do. I don't know if he will be in a good mood, bad mood. We don't know, you know, what Moody will do. So if I am in his place, I will cut all the rivers. I will close all the faucet and let the Mujahideen drink the camel urine of a Prophet Muhammad. Let them enjoy. You know, can they come buy beer from Germany? You know? Huh? I will not go for war. I will just shut the water. As simple as that. And then let us see what you will do with the moody. By the way, if we say moody twice, is that like too moody? I don't know, like moody, like he's a moody person. Moody. That is a lot of moody. Man, Pakistan, you better be very, very, very worried. You know? But don't worry, say inshallah. Say inshallah, brother, everything will be solved. The second you say inshallah, the bombs of India will not hit you. Do you remember the Sheikh? I'm just to show you the power of inshallah. It's proven scientifically that if you say inshallah, brother, like Musa says, he wanna have sex with 100 wives. Solomon, but he forgot to say inshallah. Me, big mistake. How dare you to forget?
Welcome.
How dare you to forget to say inshallah, you stupid idiot. Let us see. What is that inshallah? I want to show you the video of inshallah. Man, I cannot find the video of inshallah. What happened to the video of inshallah? Okay, this one here, this one. Listen, brother and sister. This is how you can destroy India and Moody. Do those things.
When you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says lahu durat. You know what durat is?
No.
Durat is,
Wow.
he runs, and as he's running, yeah, his fart comes out.
But this guy from Pakistan, by the way, I mean, that's it. Those, they have nukes. Shaitan fart. That's top science. You know, the Moody now is so scared. I mean, those people, they are focusing in the anus of shaitan. You say Allahu Akbar. Now we know why global warming. Somebody tell this woman, the mentally ill women, AOC, what they call her, the one she want to kill the cows because they fart a lot to save the world from a global warming. Stupid Democrat. Tell her that the reason for this global warming is not the cows, it's shaitan and Islam. If we stop the Muslim from praying and they don't say the adhan, Allahu Akbar, shaitan will never fart. The shaitan fart every day for every Muslim say Allahu Akbar. How many Muslim we have? Billion? So imagine a billion fart, how much gas. That is the biggest threat for global warming. Brother, tell us this.
Lahu durat. I'm not making this the hadith.
He's not making this up. This is true. Prophet Muhammad said, come on. This is true. Proven scientifically.
So that shaitan made me do sin? Get up. Yeah, just get up. Just give the adhan, right? That shaitan, you're gonna make him leak some serious gas.
I don't know. You will leak so bad when the Indian attack you. I mean, you will leak from everywhere. No duct tape will help you, brother. You will make shaitan leak, serious leak? Wow, that's deep. From where? You will have intercourse with shaitan? What do you mean you will make shaitan leak? Okay.
Serious gas. So, you go into the toilet, Bismillahi Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith.
See, now you are entering the toilet. You want to enter the bathroom to do your poo-poo? You have to say the name of Allah. Protect him. That's why I told you, inshallah, and Allah's name is so important. We will see how that will work with the war with India if the war started. So now you want to enter the bathroom. What will happen if you don't enter the bathroom and you say the name of Allah? Problem. Big problem. Horrible problem. Somebody will play with your anus. Yes. Very, very, very homo behavior. Shaitan, brother. What you can say? You don't say the name of Allah, you don't enter with the left foot, you are in trouble. Listen carefully.
So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot.
Very important. Hey, Muslims in Pakistan, don't forget to attack India. You enter the border with the left foot, brother. If you enter with the right foot, problem, brother, problem.
The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that.
This is called left foot reward in the book of Allah. The right foot, no, forbidden, haram. You don't enter the bathroom with the right foot, Allah will punish you. I know a Muslim, his penis is not even in size of a peanut. Do you know why? He entered the bathroom with the right foot. So Allah keeps shrink it, and then now become a peanut. True story.
Dua, you said shaitan will not see you. You're in the toilet.
See? If you say the dua, the supplication, the Indian cannot see you. Like the Indian, they go to war in the border. Like, where is the Pakistani? We can't see them, but they are shooting at us. Oh, brother, they are invisible. How that is possible? They entered the border with the left foot, and they say the supplication to Allah. So they became invisible. This is technology of Allah. How the Indian and Moody can stand such a technology? You will become invisible. Crazy.
You said shaitan will not see you. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith, right? If you don't say the dua,
don't tell us. Keep it secret. Come on. Don't tell the Indian. Come on. Don't expose your war plan to the enemy, brother. What will happen if you don't say the prayer before you enter the bathroom? What would happen?
Don't say the dua. What happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there.
Man.
You know why? Because shaitan is going, ooh, like that.
I can imagine what Moody will do to you. You think the war is going to be 20 minutes? And the Indian is pushing hard. Prophet Muhammad said this is true story, brother. But prove it scientifically. This is true. Shaitan, if you don't say this prayer, shaitan go and play with your anus. And not only that, he go inside it. Absolutely. He is, man, I don't want to use the word. It's a very sexual, you know. I'm very, I'm very polite. I'm a very polite citizen from America. This is Islam. And you are telling me Pakistan, they have nukes? So you got nukes and you still believe in this garbage, you donkey? Huh? The nukes, by the way, in case you do not know, If you learn how to make nukes, you learn nukes from the Jews. The one who make the first nukes is the Jews. You idiot, you do not even know anything about anything. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, I want to say to you, be careful when you enter the bathroom. Please use your left foot. For curiosity reason, don't try to enter with the right foot. It's going to be very painful. You know what? If you are atheist, I have a different advice for you, because I don't know what will happen. You're not a believer. So I advise you, if you're an atheist, to jump inside the bathroom like a kangaroo. Like, don't jump with the left foot or the right foot. Just jump like boom, you know, kangaroo. Like jump, 2 feet together for safety reason, for safety. Because I don't know, what the consequence. Obviously, the right foot is dangerous. It's obvious. So if you're a person who believes only in science, jump with the 2 feet together. This way, Shaitan, like, I see him, I don't see him, he is here, he's not there. Like he will be, Shaitan, I think in this case, he will have a cross eyes. I used to have a teacher, Islamic teacher, Sheikh. This guy, he have a cross eyes. So when I want to do some, like, some bad move, I do it when he's looking at me. Because we learned when he's looking at me, he's looking at the other side. Abdul, this is a true story, huh? I know. I truly want to convert to Islam now. Prophet Muhammad knows a lot. I mean, this guy, he put his nose everywhere, including your anus Muslims. Anyway, I cannot say more, otherwise the government of Pakistan, they will come after me. They will say that Muhammad, Christian Prince, he said that Muhammad is crazy, and this is not true. We receive a legal complaint from the government entity regarding your channel. After reviewing, like YouTube, by the way, they are very, very, very. YouTube, you did review my channel, really? And you found it dangerous? Really? So it's my channel dangerous, not Pakistan. I thought the opposite. It turned to be my channel. After review, the following content has been blocked from view in YouTube country site listed below. Pakistan. Somebody saying, see my comments, Christian Prince. Many Christians, they keep hating Hindus like they are Muslims. Nathan, you see, those things you can say to a bunch of fools. We know that Hindus, they discriminate Christians. I can show you Hindus beating Christians. I can show you channel made by Hindus praising women, beating a Christian woman because she brought the Bible with her to preach Jesus to them. So don't tell me that, some Christian, they think about the Hindu like Muslims. You do even more worse. Do you want me to expose you? I can show you tons of channels of Hindu praising beating Christians. So don't go there. Don't claim that you are better than Muslims. You discriminate Christians, you chase Christians, you burn their churches, you attack them, you beat them. Don't play the game of victim yourself. You are more ugly than you can imagine. So when we say Pakistan is evil, does not clean you out from your evil too. So Christian Prince, please, Christian Prince, see my comment. Now the Christian, they became hater, huh? What about you teach your Hindu channels and your Hindu priests to keep increasing hate against the Christians? Christians, they feed you. Christians, they do charity. Christians, they support you. What do? You burn their churches. You chase them. You harass them. Don't try me, Abdul. You are just another Abdul. You don't have to be a Muslim to be a Abdul. Where can the poor Pakistani run? To my house. I welcome all refugee. I'm Democrat. Kamala Harris will welcome them. You know, Democrat, what's wrong with you? Democrat will take them. Democrat will take anything. I mean, just gang, Taliban, Hariba, anything, just to bring them to America. The Taliban will take them, brother. Okay? The Democratic Party of America, they welcome everybody. It doesn't matter how bad you are. They have a very open-minded. Oh boy. All right. India has one of the oldest apostate Christian. I know that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. You see, we are truthful. We don't take a side. When we say India is right in this Muslim terrorist, but doesn't mean that Hindus don't practice terrorism too. But we can say the scale of terrorism of the Hindus cannot compare to be the scale of terrorism of the Muslims. But the very religious Hindus, they do a lot of aggression against Christians. And there is a lot of videos posted by Hindus proud about how they are beating a Christian who tried to preach the gospel for them. So don't play victim and say, oh, we are not the same as Muslims. Both of you are the same. You discriminate the minority. But when you come to our land, we don't discriminate you. The head of the FBI in USA is a Hindu. Even the Hindus in USA is a very small, tiny minority. Very small. Same as the Muslims. We do not discriminate people. You do. All right? So I want to say thank you all for being here, and I hope many of you get offended by what I said, because that make me happy. For when I offend people, that means I said something very truthful. In the world today and in the world before, when somebody say the truth, many they will be offended. That's why they hated Jesus, even though he did nothing wrong. He offended the filthy. He offended the bad. He offended the hypocrite. He offended the businessman. If you don't offend anybody, that means you said nothing. And you are not truthful. But remember, the purpose is not to offend. The purpose is to say the truth. So if you're a truth, offending, that is good. Offend. But if you are making lies, you are the same as they are, or maybe even worse. So we are not here to offend, but we are here to say the truth. And we know the truth always will hurt the ugly and the bad. And the Lord, our Lord, the Messiah, our Savior, he said clearly, from their fruits you shall know them. And we as a Christians, we are at war. We are at war with many religions around the world. Even atheists is a religion, because they are a group of people who believe not to believe. So we are at war with many religious groups. And they hate us very much. They are united against us because we offend their guilt and their filth. That's why all of them, it doesn't matter what they call themselves, they are united together with their hatred to Christianity. But remember carefully, the Roman Empire could not defeat few men sent by Jesus. The Persian could not defeat few men sent by Jesus. The Arab Empire could not defeat few men sent by Jesus. And I assure you that all of them together, they've been already defeated by the few men of Jesus. For those few men who sent by Jesus, they have Jesus the Messiah, the Savior, in their side. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? Leave your comment. Tell me what do you think. And always remember, God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.